She was ashamed of her father's dirty toolbox until she opened it 20 years later and found this inside. Harpreet Singh landed in Toronto with $47 in his pocket and a dream bigger than the sky. He left his fields in Punjab, left his aging parents, left everything for one reason: his 5-year-old daughter, Simran. 3 jobs: construction worker at dawn, taxi driver by afternoon, night shift janitor at a mall. 18-hour days, 7 days a week. And everywhere he went, he carried that old, beaten-up toolbox, rust on the edges, paint peeling off, his name carved in Punjabi on the lid. That toolbox became his identity, his shadow. But Simran, she hated it. At school drop-offs, kids would laugh. "Why does your dad carry that dirty box everywhere?" She'd beg him, "Papa, please leave it at home. It's embarrassing." He'd smile, kiss her forehead, and say, "Beta, this box is our future. You'll understand someday." She never did. Years passed. Simran went to university, then MBA, then climbed the corporate ladder. Meanwhile, her father's hands grew rougher, his back bent lower, his hair turned completely white. But he never complained, never stopped, never put down that toolbox. Even when arthritis made it painful to carry, he wouldn't let it go. Simran would ask, "Papa, why? What's so special about that old thing?" He'd just smile. "You'll see, Beta, you'll see." 20 years later, Simran became CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Corner office, glass walls, view of the entire city. She'd made it. But the day she got promoted, her father didn't answer her call. Then the hospital rang. Heart attack, critical condition. She dropped everything and rushed to him. He was weak, tubes everywhere. But when he saw her, he whispered, "The toolbox in my closet. Open it." She found it, still rusty, still old, still embarrassing. But when she opened it, no tools inside, just a journal, pages and pages, every single overtime shift he'd ever worked, every dollar saved, every sacrifice made, and on every page, the same 3 words: MBA for my beta. Entry after entry. Worked 22 hours today. Hands are shaking, but Simran's tuition is due next week. Missed her birthday party. Had to take extra shifts. She cried. I cried in the taxi. Doctor says I need rest, but rest won't pay for her MBA. I'll rest when she succeeds. The toolbox wasn't his burden. It was his briefcase, his office, his war chest. Every nail he hammered, every floor he cleaned, every passenger he drove, all of it for her. Today, Simran's corner office has awards, certificates, trophies, but right in the center of her desk, that old, rusty toolbox. She never opens it. She doesn't need to, because now she understands. That toolbox wasn't embarrassing. It was her father building her empire, one overtime shift at a time. Your parents' sacrifices, they're not embarrassing. They're your foundation. Honor them, remember them, carry them forward. If this story touched your heart, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Events Invisible for more true stories that change lives. Because some stories aren't just meant to be watched, they're meant to be felt.